What's good guys, welcome to another video, and as you can see from the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about how to overcome your lust as a man. I'm going to be telling you exactly how I overcame my own lust, how you can overcome your lust, and what lust actually means. Because what I see is that a lot of people on YouTube as well, and it's by all good means, but I feel like a lot of people see lust from the wrong perspective, which makes them have a very bad relationship with their own sexuality. They see lust as something that is bad, but let's literally define what lust means. What lust means is to have a strong sexual desire. Now let me tell you this, you cannot suppress your sexual desire because you're a human. It's a part of the human experience and you cannot suppress this. Not only do you not need to get rid of lust, because it's a part of the human experience, you just learn how to handle your lust. You start to build a different relationship with your lust. Now what's going to happen once you do this, guys? Once you do this and once you're able to truly master this, you will be feeling more confidence. When you feel sexually turned on, you're able to literally feel more energized instead of like going crazy, right? Because instead of the lust controlling you, you start to be in control of the lust. You start to be in control of the sexual desire. Now, what's going to happen when you are in control of your sexual desire? Let's go to a little insight from Napoleon Hill. The desire for sexual expression is inborn and natural. The desire cannot and should not be submerged or eliminated, but it should not be allowed to dominate or dictate one's behavior. Sexual energy, your sexual desire, is the strongest force as a human being. Once you start to understand how to redirect the sexual desire to anything you want, how to handle it's throughout your body, how to breathe into it instead it going to your mind and you fantasizing, you will become a very powerful individual. Especially as a man, you will become a very powerful individual because the majority of men do not know how to do this. And when you know how to do this, guys, you are able to redirect all this horniness you feel towards things that level you up. But not only that, to build the best life you possibly can, to feel more confident, to feel more in control, because the worst thing for every single man, and this is what I truly believe, is that you are not in control of your own desires. Because when you are doing things as a man that you don't want to do, when you're saying one thing and you do the other thing, that's the worst thing you can do as a man. Women do this, right? Women say one thing and they do the other thing. That's okay, that's feminine energy. Right? You shouldn't blame them. That's how they are. But you as a man, you need to be strong and you need to follow up with what you say, or else you're going to crumble inside of yourself and you're going to be feeling weak. And this is the worst thing. And this happens so many times, guys. So let's say, right, you have a lot of vices, a lot of things you don't want to be doing every single day. You're telling yourself, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to overcome this. And once again, you fall back. I know it's part of the journey, but we all know it's going to make you weak, right? So you want to get to the point where you are truly able to master this. So you also want to be mastering your lust. Anyway, guys, this was a long ramble. Let's actually hop straight into how to do this. So step number one, guys, is first of all going to be changing your relationship with lust. So as I said in the beginning, lust means having a strong sexual desire. There is nothing wrong with having a sexual desire. You're human. It's part of the human experience. The reason the sexual desire is messing you up is because it has control over you. What happens, guys, for a lot of men is that when they get sexually turned on, they don't feel it in their body. Now what starts to happen is that it goes straight to the mind. You start to fantasize, your mind goes crazy, and let's say you relapse. You do something you don't want to be doing. If you're in a fantasy of lust, you, as a man, are gonna make the wrong decisions. We all know when you're full of sexual thought, you cannot think clearly, you cannot see clearly, you cannot focus, you cannot feel confidence. Your whole mind is constantly thinking and looping around this sexual fantasy constantly. You're walking around on the street and you cannot even look at a woman normally anymore. You cannot even connect to people anymore. That's how bad it can be, you see? So once again, guys, what I see so many times is that we say, no, lust is bad. No lust, no lust, no lust. No. Lust isn't bad. Whatever you resist will persist. I repeat, whatever you resist will persist. If you say lust is bad, what are you doing? You're going to continue to make it stronger. You're going to continue to feed it. Lust is fine. It's a part of yourself. It's a part of your experience. So the first step, guys, is to change your relationship with lust. Change your relationship with feeling turned on, with feeling a sexual desire, with walking on the street, seeing a beautiful woman, and you as a man are very visual. So guess what's going to happen? You get turned on. Here's the key, guys. Instead of it going to your mind instantly, you start to fantasize. No, be aware. It starts in your body. it first starts in your body. So when you feel this turn on, don't go here. Breathe into it. Ah, wow, I'm turned on now. Breathe deeply into it, right? Feel it. What does it feel like? You see? And what you will notice over time, guys, if you're able to accept this turn on, this lust, right? Without it going to your mind, but you breathe into it, you feel what it feels like in your body. Because guess what, guys? It feels amazing. What's going to be happening, guys, is that the turn on, right? Instead of it making you crazy, will actually energize you. It will actually start to energize you. You actually feel, wow, like feminine energy, guys. If you're a man with more masculine assets, feminine energy will turn you on. The majority of men have more masculine energy. That's why feminine woman will turn you on. Very simple. So if you walk on the street and you see feminine energy, you see a woman dancing, right? Or like in her feminine, she's all loose and she's all like dancing. That will turn you on, right? And that's an amazing feeling. That will bring life. It's like, wow, this is amazing. Look at all this feminine energy here. It's like, if you can breathe into it, you can enjoy it in ways you were never aware of back in the day. And what you're doing is you are just, you're changing the perception of your sexual desire, right? So that is step number one, guys. Change the perception. There's nothing wrong with feeling turned on. There's nothing wrong with lust. The problem is that you resist the lust and you are used to fantasizing in your mind. That is what you want to avoid. So instead of going here, tap into the body. Step number two is that you want to erase and you want to delete, especially in the beginning, when you are still in the grip of your lust, you want to delete all sexual content. And this is very obvious, guys, but you want to get rid of your social media. You want to get rid, especially obviously, of the dirty websites. You want to get rid of all of this. You need to rewire your brain. And the best thing you can do as well, guys, is hop on semen retention. So that is step number two, guys. And this doesn't have to be forever. Right? But now, if you have TikTok, get rid of it. If you have Snapchat, get rid of it. If you have freaking whatever, every single trigger for now, at this moment, not forever, but just for, let's say, a month, get rid of it, right? No sexual content for you, right? Because it's too much. You're constantly seeing it and it goes into your mind, it goes into your subconscious. And this is all you'll think about. You're consuming way too much sexual content. Over time, guys, you will notice, right? When you master this, you are not in the grip of the sexual content anymore. Sometimes you'll still see sexual content. You cannot avoid it, but you're in full control, right? You're in full control. It doesn't trigger you because you overcame the lust, right? This is where you want to get to, but you're not there yet. So that's why you want to delete everything right now. So your mind has less content and less images it can munch on, right? You want to get rid of all of that. So that is step number two, guys. Get rid of all the freaking triggers, dirty websites, Instagram, Net, all that stuff. Get rid of it. Number three, guys, and this is going to be the most difficult one if you are still in the grip of your own lust, right? It's very paradoxical, but it's going to be hopping on semen retention, making semen retention a lifestyle. Why? Because over time, when you hop on semen retention, especially longer streaks, when you're truly able to do this, guess what's going to happen? If you hit your first 30 days, you will have to overcome your urges. You will have to overcome your own fantasies. And what you will naturally start to notice, guys, is that you will start to create a better relationship with your own turn on, with your own sexual energy, right? It's an absolute guarantee. It's not just going to happen in a few weeks. This takes, years and years and years of improving while just having semen retention as a lifestyle. Semen retention, see it as a long-term game, guys. You're not going to be doing it perfectly in the beginning, but that's fine. Let's say you do it for a week for the first time. You relapse, you get back on it. And over time, you will get better. You will get better. You will learn from your mistakes and you keep going. But guys, hopping on semen retention is the most powerful way to desexualize your mind and to change the way you actually feel about your own lust, your own sexual energy. So guys, here's the practical exercise you can do whenever you feel turned on. So the reason you are in the grip of your lust is because it's going to your mind and you're fantasizing and you see too many images. Right? And you want to be undoing this. The way you can undo this, guys, is first of all, and I know it's going to sound so boring, but it's to do breath work and meditation. This is the most important one, guys, because first of all, if you do meditation, what you're doing is you become aware of your thoughts and you go back into your body. You go back to your breath. That's the exact thing you want to do once you start to notice, hey, I'm fantasizing again. You want to go back to your body. Number two, right, it's going to be deep breathing. You feel freaking turn on, you feel an urge, breathe into it. Breathe deep. Oh my God, I feel turn on, right? You feel like that. Oh, and you feel it in your body. You feel it in your body. Don't resist it, because whatever you resist will persist. Feel it in your body and breathe very deeply into it. And over time, you will start to notice that it will just move through your body instead of it going to your mind. And over time, guys, once you truly start to master this is the amazing, beautiful feeling you will actually feel every single day when you walk on the streets. You see beautiful things, not just women, also nature. Also other things with feminine energy. Nature's feminine energy. A lot of other things are feminine energy. It's like, wow, when you see something beautiful, even that, right? You breathe into it, you feel it so much deeper. That's the power of your own breath, guys. So I truly hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have any more questions about this topic, please let me know in the description link down below. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were blessed by it. So I just quickly wanted to say that if you are an entrepreneur or a high performer and you are looking to get rid of your bad habits, you're stuck in a negative loop, a negative cycle of thoughts, and you are currently struggling with the things related to this topic, feel free to schedule in a free call with me in the description link down below to see whether or not we can help each other out. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.